I was wondering the same thing with their trash bags.
Yeah.
Get in the park also to see for the weekend.
Could be.
Porta potties being dumped and all getting ready.
We should have those in the background.
I know.
We're ready for
We're
you.
ready for you. Come join us. Best behavior.
I know. Sorry.
And you're on.
Are we really? Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Maddie. Hi, everyone. I am Ranger Allie, and I have Executive Director Jessica from Shenandoah National Park Trust with me today, and she's going to talk about art in the park here in a few. Welcome to week one. It's officially week one of our fall broadcast for the 2023 season. So we hope that you join us every Thursday at noon on Facebook and YouTube for the duration of the fall season. Should last well into November, you'll be seeing us. So we're really excited to get this started again for this year. So remember, if you all have any questions throughout the broadcast, to leave those comments or questions in the comment section on YouTube and Facebook. And at the end of the segment, we are going to go through and we're going to say hi, or we're going to answer some of the questions that you've asked. So we always start with a peak check if you're tuning in for, I think it's been a few years that we've been doing this. So yeah, we like to start with our peak check. Right now we're still seeing a bit of green. We are sitting in front of the visitor center at Big Meadows, which is across from Big Meadows in the center of Shenandoah National Park. And yeah, we are seeing green. So we have a bit of good news, bad news situation happening this upcoming weekend. There is rain in the forecast, which is going to benefit the fall color, hopefully make it more vibrant when you come to visit. However, there could be some impacts for some weekend events that are planned, and we're going to go over what we have in store for you all and how you can stay updated for the changes that might happen for the weekend events. So we will let you know all about that soon. So as you know, or maybe you don't, this is the first time you're hearing it, so this is going to be great news. Saturday is National Public Lands Day, which is a fee-free day to all national park sites, including Shenandoah National Park. So when you enter the park, your fee will be waived and you can come in and enjoy everything that we have going on. A couple things that we still have planned for right now, but please do check our website and our social media pages, ours and the Trust, and some of our other partners' pages, just to make sure that those items are still happening. But we do have, as of right now, we have a Civilian Conservation Corps presentation. So we have someone coming in who is a daughter of the former CCC member.
That's cool.
And she's going to talk a little bit about that. That'll be at 10 a.m. at the Visitor Center at Big Meadows, and that's on Saturday. And then following that at 1:30, we're going to have a ranger program talk about the origins of National Public Lands Day, and they're going to do a little bit of interpretation of the CCC as well, and that'll be at 1:30. There is a citizen science project going on, not just Saturday, but it started on September 17th.
Wow.
And
a wide one.
Yeah, and it's going through the 30th. And so I'm going to tell you can sign up for this too.
Oh.
So since you'll be in the park this weekend, especially if you get the iNaturalist app on your smartphone, when you come into the park, we are trying to document invasive species, the spotted lanternfly. We just want to help our scientists in the park know better where it's located, where they're seeing it. And so if you download this app, you can document that, and then we can share those findings with you all in the future.
I will definitely do that.
Yeah, get the word out.
Spread the word out about that.
Okay. We also, right now, there is a hike scheduled, actually a couple hikes scheduled with our partners, Potomac Appalachian Trail Club, which is an organization dedicated to maintaining the Appalachian Trail. They have a couple hikes planned. No sign up is required. You can show up at Big Meadows Lodge at 10 a.m. and they have a couple hikes to choose from, ranging from easy to moderate. But we do want you all to come prepared for any of these events, especially because of the rain that might come in this weekend. So make sure that you're wearing good hiking boots. Definitely bring your rain jacket, umbrella if you feel like it's necessary, but I think a heavy rain jacket will probably be more comfortable. Bring extra socks.
Yeah.
Layers would be
Long
great.
sleeve, short sleeve.
Yep, because you can start cold, get hot, and then you'll get cold again. So just come prepared with anything. Yeah, anything you need to be comfortable is going to be really important for this weekend, especially. We're going to lead into Art in the Park. So one of the programs that the Trust benefits is the Artist in Residence program. And we have an artist here for the month of September, and she is a calligrapher, I believe, which is so cool. I don't know that we've ever had an artist like that before.
Exciting.
Yeah. She has a public program to kick off the Art in the Park event, and that's on Friday at the Visitor Center at Big Meadows. She has one from 1 to 2, and then one right after from 2 to 3. And these are public events, no fee required. You can show up, and I believe supplies will be supplied and will be provided, and it's going to be really cool. And that's just a great kickoff for the Art in the Park event.
We're so excited about this event.
I know, and it's the first time we've done this, right?
The first time, yeah.
And it's 3 days.
3 days. It starts off on Friday and runs through Sunday. And as you said, the Artist in Residence will be kicking it off with calligraphy on Friday. So we'll have programming running from 1 to 3. And then that night we're going to have at 7:30, we're going to have the Luau Project, which is a Mexi-Appalachian band from Harrisonburg. So how cool will that be?
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're really, really excited to host them in the park.
Yeah.
So that's, and then on Saturday from 9 to 5, there'll be more public programming, and then music at 10:30, or not 10:30, I'm sorry, at 7:30 again, Malia. Who is a fiddler, and she grew up in this region, and she does like a Appalachian storytelling through her fiddle.
Wonderful.
It's really cool programming. And then on Sunday we'll have programming from 10 to 12. So, and a wide diverse program.
Yeah.
And most of those programs are going to be centered around the Big Meadows area, so it should be fairly easy and accessible for people to get to.
Great. Also, we brought this prop because we love props. So if you want to go over what's in here.
Yeah. So when you show up at the gate, hopefully on Friday or on Saturday or Sunday, you will be handed one of these lovely brochures. And in it is the whole weekend schedule from Friday to Sunday. And what's going on. There's also, what I forgot to mention is we have a pop-up gallery going on at Big Meadows Lodge. And this is a collection of all of our former artists in residence, which we've actually hosted artists in residence in the park for over 10 years. And so we'll get to highlight some of the work that they've created through their inspiration of hanging out in the park. And that's open all 3 days at same time frame. As Allie mentioned, we do have rain coming. And so Friday at this point, everything is scheduled to be as said in this program. Saturday, I think, is the iffy day for everyone. And so what we're asking is to check either Shenandoah National Park Trust social media feed or Shenandoah National Park's social media feed for live updates. We also are going to have a welcome tent in front of the Bird Visitor Center. And so I would really encourage guests to come who want to do programming and just sort of check in with us and see if things have changed or the location's changed or maybe the time has changed a little bit, because we're working through making sure that every program has a dry place to be in the event of rain.
Yep. We're really concerned with your experience. We want it to be great. So we're going to do everything we can to make sure that this goes off without a hitch. We've been planning for it. So we're just really excited that it's happening this weekend.
Super excited.
Can't believe it's already here.
I know.
Oh man.
Neither can we.
Yeah. So where did the idea come from?
Art has such a really long history and important history in the National Park Service. It really, 100 plus years ago, the Hudson River painters went out to the west and they sort of painted these really dramatic and beautiful landscapes, which we now call like Yellowstone and Yosemite.
Yeah.
But they brought that art really back to the East Coast and really inspired and connected people to these lands and really helped, I feel like, galvanize the public in creating what we now know as national parks and this idea of public lands.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah. Taught the ranger something.
Yeah.
But, I think art still really we think art plays just a really, really critical role in inspiring and connecting people to the public lands. And like you mentioned, we, for the last 10 years, have been hosting these artists in residence to come in. They spend professional artists that come in, and they spend 3 weeks in the park being inspired and connecting. And then what I think is really a really cool part of that program is, they create this art and they take that back to their communities, and these artists come from all over the United States. And to me, they're connecting their communities with Shenandoah.
Yeah.
And so, which I think is really critical role of the Trust, is helping connect people in that way. And to me, the art in the park is just an extension of trying to connect a broader audience to the park through art and creativity and sort of community engagement. And that's really where it sort of stemmed out.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Man, that covered a lot of the questions I was going to ask you. But what are you hoping are some of the takeaways that visitors have or the artists have?
Yeah, I think, I hope for the visitors and really for the visitors that art is really for everyone. You can come to this beautiful space and be really inspired and create something really beautiful and wonderful. And you don't have to be a professional artist, or I'm not a super creative person, but I love when I go to art.
I love seeing it.
Yeah, I love seeing it. And I love being inspired.
I love what you can do.
Yeah. And so I think we can all do something.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful landscape to work with. And the cool thing is that these artists are really going to lead you through their process. So it's a really guided workshop. And so hopefully that will help. I think the other takeaway really is it's Public Lands Day. And, I think this is really a celebration of these beautiful natural spaces that belong to all of us. And we really want people to feel that and be engaged in that process. And, I think art is one of many ways that people can sort of create relevant and meaningful connections to them through these public spaces, and sort of remind everybody that these are our public lands, and they're really important, and we need to be good stewards of them. And I think that's the biggest takeaway is.
Yeah, you were absolutely right. I could not have said that better myself. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm so excited. We're going to be here all weekend with you all. So if you have any questions, please approach a ranger or a staff member of the Trust.
We'll be in shirts like this.
Yeah, I know. I hope I get that shirt. That's really cool. But we will be around to help you all navigate the weekend. So please come say hi and ask questions.
Yeah, come join us.
Yeah. And speaking of questions, let's see. Do we have any? Have you all asked any in Facebook? Let's see. Oh, a couple. All right. The backdrop is so familiar. We do love big meadows. I know that there are some trees in the way, but oh gosh. Let's see. Right. Yep. The rain may help the leaves, though. Always welcome. That's what we are thinking.
That's what we think too.
Good news, bad news. You know, it's not great for this weekend, but we do need it. So we'll take it.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, coming up to the park and doing art programming is a really great thing to do in the rainy weather.
Yeah.
We're still open, so come see us. And get out, get your kids out, have fun, and know that you're sort of in a sheltered activity.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that is all that I'm seeing. So if you guys want to continue dropping any comments or questions in here, we will monitor this today and throughout the weekend. So, and we can keep Jessica in touch if there's any questions for her. Yeah. But we thank you all so much for joining us today. And Jessica, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having us. We hope to see you guys here in the park this weekend.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you all soon. Bye.